Okay, ladies and gentlemen, commissioners, the March 23rd regular meeting of the Village Council of Forest Park will come to order. We begin our meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you are able, please rise.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Deputy Clerk, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Maxam, Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Here.
Commissioner Vogt, here, Mayor Hoskins.
Here. Okay, approval of the minutes from the February 23rd public hearing. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Ragovan. Is there a second? It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Maxam, Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Okay, approval of the minutes from the March 9th regular council meeting. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Ragovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? Okay, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Ragovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. All right, we're at public comment.
We have one public comment. Samantha, yeah. Come right up here. You might have to turn the microphone on.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha Treadman-Blaga. Typically, my day job is I'm the Director of Health, Safety, and Security for a food solution brand, where I'm usually worried about employee safety, but today I'm worried about Forest Park safety. I have proudly lived in Forest Park since 2018, where I live on the 900 block of Lathrop, a street that I deeply love and care about, where I'm lucky to have 4 of my best friends as neighbors. We have built something rare, a true community. We are the kind of people that look out for each other, celebrate for each other, and raise our children side by side. But now our community is under a threat, which I believe to be as serious. Since 905 Lathrop has become an Airbnb last year, our life on the block has fundamentally changed, and not in small ways. Within the first few weekends of its operation, my car was broken into, as well as my garage, a chainsaw broken. That was our introduction to short-term rentals. Since then, nearly every weekend brings a new group of strangers. Bachelor and bachelorette parties cycling through, week after week. I pay nearly $12,000 in property taxes to live in this neighborhood. And now, yet I watch from my own yard as adults I have never met and will never see again sit and observe my 3-year-old playing in the sprinkler. That discomfort cost me $10,000 out of my own pocket to address a full privacy fence. I should not have to do that. But that incident is not the incident I need the board to hear that clearly. Last July, a bachelorette party crashed our block party. An event filled with a bounce house full of children. We asked them to repeatedly stop using it, but they repeatedly entered some bounce house. At the end of the day, a 7-year-old child found a weed vape pen from the Airbnb guests that they had dropped inside the bounce house. A vape in a bounce house meant for kids. I do not know if that vape was laced with fentanyl. I do not know what would have happened if a toddler would have grabbed it. And I'm grateful they didn't put it in their mouth. But I should never have to be put in that position again with none of our children. The problems extend beyond safety. Airbnb guests use our trash cans and they leave litter on the street every single week. The property has a 3-car garage, yet it's never used. The cars flood our streets on a rotating basis. Since they will never be back after 5 days, they don't care if they call in every license plate 5 times, because what do they care? They're never coming back. Our streets look and feel like a vacation destination, not a residential neighborhood. Every single week, the neighbors and I are on edge. We do not know who is coming. We do not know how many people. We do not know what they will do. This is not the life we signed up for when we chose this community. Short-term rentals like this do not belong in residential neighborhoods. They turned family homes into unregulated hotels. The burden of that falls entirely on the permanent residents who live next door and pay taxes, who maintain their properties, and who chose this community where we're raising our children. So I'm asking the board to take a clear stand, prioritize the people who actually live here, establish meaningful restrictions or an outright ban on short-term rentals in Forest Park residential blocks, protect the neighborhoods that long-term residents have built and invested in. We deserve to feel safe on our own street. Our children deserve to play in our own front yards without being watched by strangers. And our community deserves better than this. Thank you for hearing my public comment.
Thank you. Is that the only public comment?
Yes.
Okay. Commissioners, there are no formal communications in front of the council tonight. Under department reports, there was a February report from the fire department. If anyone has any reactions to that, you're welcome to make your comment now. If not, we'll move on to bills by resolution. Deputy Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Be it resolved by the Council of the Village of Forest Park, Cook County, Illinois, that we dispense with the reading of the individual bills inasmuch as each department head has approved and signed bills in the following aggregate amount for their respective departments. Refunds and allocations, $3,960.84. Public Affairs, $19,490.22. Police Department, $7,133.08. Community Center, $326.83. Clerk's Office, $200,065.93. Fire Department, $165,841.49. Department of Health and Safety, $18,597.81. Streets and Public Improvements, $19,018.69. Public Property, $29,817.12. Seizure, $2,990.95. Federal Customs, $8,732.84. TIF, $2,236.50. VIP, $12,766.12. Water Department, $480,565.79 for a total of $971,544.21.
Thank you, Deputy Clerk. Commissioners, is there a motion to adopt the resolution on the bills?
Nero make that motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Deputy Clerk, whenever you're ready.
Commissioner Nero.
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogovan.
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt. Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution 22-26.
All right, thank you, Deputy Clerk. Under new business, the first item we have is a presentation from the Forest Park Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you again to the council for entrusting us with the marketing funds and for the opportunity to report on current and past activities. Although we do our best to present a solid plan, some of the elements are naturally fluid due to things like evolving situations, new information, unexpected obstacles like weather, response time from busy local merchants, and the resources of parties involved. But our goals do continue to be to raise awareness of all there is to do in Forest Park. Our downtown business district, its walkability, the indie shops, the restaurants, the great service, and also businesses throughout town, and to promote the Forest Park message and the business community to new residents of Oak Park, Forest Park, and River Forest, drive traffic to Forest Park through events and other marketing strategies, and position Forest Park as the best place for all people and all businesses to thrive. Our overall elements of the plan to date include our partnership with Explore Oak Park and Beyond, formerly Visit Oak Park. They have the marketing partners and tools to reach significantly wider audience than we can reach through a variety of channels. In the last 8 months, they've had 2.2 million impressions on Facebook, 145,000 interactions, 845,000 views on Instagram, and they issued 11 blogs that were solely dedicated to Forest Park. Out of 12 blogs each month, Forest Park or a Forest Park business is mentioned in most of them. After an AI audit to their website, they also invested in something called Schema, which improves how their content shows up in AI searches, which helps keep Explore Park and Beyond on top of the search results. Also, N. Rebozo just had an in-studio feature on WGN. The Next Stop Forest Park campaign, we continue to use the elements and language and used in videos, blogs, and posts. We have a professional dining video, I believe, that you've all seen, as well as a Forest Park video that shows off everything there is to do in Forest Park and the amazing restaurant scene. We're currently focusing on individual business promotions. April dates are set for a videographer to create individual videos for promotional use by us and local businesses to help them promote. We use professional event and Forest Park asset photography, such as good images of Madison Street, outdoor dining, key businesses, great views, classic businesses like Ferrara Outlet Store, that all help us promote Forest Park more effectively. We also continue with the event cards that help drive traffic. The events themselves help drive traffic and participation in Forest Park's amazing events. We do occasional print ads like the West Suburban Living Dining Guide ad and the West Suburban Living Town Focus. We also do dedicated emails using our own consumer list, Growing Community Media's consumer list of 16,000 subscribers, and we're looking into other places that we can use dedicated emails. We did finally find out some information on the billboard agreement with the village. And so we had a designer put together 4 different designs for the I-290 billboard. And those are like endless options. One of them's called Feed Your Inner Foodie, focusing on foods, Friday Nights Out, and then one called Become a Regular. And those will continually run at no cost, I guess, for many, many years. Social media does offer us low cost access to thousands of potential customers. It helps increase brand awareness and drives traffic to the website, event posts, blog posts, etc. We can see our audience and continue to reach them and other target audiences, and our content reach and audience continue to grow. It's one of the best tools that we have. We're actively looking for appropriate and affordable influencers to help promote towns. It really seems to get, a lot of reach when you have someone new, someone different come in and visit businesses, and you reach their audience, and then their audience also reaches other audiences. We are going to do, for the first time, we were told that Google ads are very difficult to do, but Explore Oak Park and Beyond has that capacity now. So we'll do 3 ads with them as sort of a test. And I guess you can highly target those to the audience that you have and the audience that you're looking for. We did some holiday events to drive traffic into the businesses. One of them was Small Business Saturday. It brought in over $9,300 in sales, and shoppers were rewarded with free gift cards. We did a holiday gift guide to drive holiday sales using content, listing all places to buy gifts of all kinds, professional photography, etc. And we shared that on social and dedicated emails. We participated in Bite the Burbs with Explorer Park and Beyond and other communities. And we are looking to do our new resident book as a postcard rather than printing and mailing a booklet to save money and just using a QR code to bring them back to see what businesses have to offer. Although things like our valuable partnership with Explorer Park and Beyond need to be renewed annually, a number of things that took considerable time or money to create can be used for quite some time. Or they can be easily updated, like the billboard designs, the blogs that we do about outdoor dining and where to shop, the holiday gift guide, the Next Step Forest Park campaign. The video can always be, the dining and Forest Park video can always be altered. And the event card, we've got a great design and some key social media posts. So I appreciate your time and we welcome any questions and input you might have now or at any time.
Any questions for the chamber?
Lori, thank you very much for your report. Certainly have felt the success of the chamber throughout the year. What kinds of activities have you seen or heard from businesses? I know we've talked about collecting, data and feedback about which activities are most successful. And you have some data that you shared. What other information have you been collecting so that you know which activities to invest in going forward?
Sure. Our main events that we do on a regular basis, we now know that on Casket Race Day, for instance, the restaurants are very busy. Obviously the parade, even the holiday walk, drive shopping and whatnot. They do love having the Small Business Saturday and events that are specifically focused on getting people into their shops. And so we need to figure out what we can do to make that happen with our resources. How can we put together either events or promotions? Like, do you remember the Mad Pass that we put together?
Yeah.
Something like that. But, it's a struggle sometimes. We were going to do a Dog Days event last year for the slow summer months. Well, the weather kind of kicked that to the curb. And then it's like, so if we have people come here in Constitution Court to do something, how do we get them to then go into the store? So that's something that we are collecting information from the businesses, but they all have different ideas.
So are there any communication strategies that you've learned from the things that you've done that have been most successful? For the events that have happened, you've tried many different communication
Sure.
strategies. Which ones have you found out have been successful?
Social media is the biggest one.
Okay.
It's like the great equalizer between us and big corporations. Like, we all have that advantage to reach thousands of people. You just have to hit it right. And we have found that using influencers and using specialty reels and videos to really draw the traffic and the attention. But then again, that's hard to know. Does someone directly go into someone's business because of it? But I have to believe that if 33,000 people looked at the dining video, for instance, that didn't equate to somebody going like, I've got to go try,
Sure.
So.
And that data comes from Visit Oak Park.
Actually, that's our own personal. Yeah,
okay.
so Visit Oak Park shares their data
Okay.
of their reach and all that. And then we have our own, we put money towards ads and boosts,
Great.
boosting the post, and we choose audiences. And so you see, the great thing about it is you can see that those posts that get these high reaches show whether your followers or your non-followers saw it.
Okay.
And on these really popular posts, it's 80% non-followers, which means new eyes. So that really works well. And then we know that Small Business Saturday works well because it gets people into the business. The event cards, who knows? I mean, I feel like it's a great looking card. It lists all these great events all year. I feel like there's got to be people putting that up on their refrigerator and seeing at the beginning of the year, getting eyes on all the events. Dedicated emails, everything's a learning process, I think. And some things we just aren't sure of, but social media is kind of the key, I think.
Yeah, thank you for the report, and it's great to see how much sort of experimenting and workshopping you've done to try different methods for outreach. And I think to see the data and that you're connecting with people is great, and it'd be wonderful to start stepping into connecting with the businesses and soliciting feedback from them to see if maybe they can give you some of that data of like,
Sure.
oh yeah, somebody told me they came in tonight because they saw that influencer's post or whatever, like just figuring out how to start getting some more feedback there and how this is affecting and possibly
Yeah.
maybe generating revenue or more foot traffic at certain times of the year or certain events or whatever.
At one
would
of
be
our
great.
board meetings, I was saying how successful a Small Business Saturday was for Team Blonde, for instance. So they asked me to speak with Team Blonde and see like, how did you drive your customers to come in that day? So I'm in conversations with Heidi. Heidi's taking a marketing class right now. So I'm going to kind of pick her brain about where is she getting marketing? How did they take advantage of Small Business Saturdays? So that's a good suggestion to keep working with the businesses.
Lori, I know I saw Cribby, I heard Cribby being interviewed on the radio recently, certainly within the last 2 weeks. So I know they do a good job of promoting Forest Park. Yeah. Hawk Auto has been on the news. Of course, Living Fresh is always on the news for the, the giveaways and
Yeah.
they did some work around affordability where they gave some customers a shopping spree. Remind us when the annual meeting is, Taste of Forest Park,
May 6th.
May 6th. at
Actually, I
McAdams.
just sent the invitation today.
Yep.
All right. So hopefully we can have 100% attendance at the annual meeting. That's always a lot of fun.
It is.
So any other questions for Chamber?
Got it.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
All right, Commissioners, next item under new business is an ordinance waiving the bid requirement and ratifying and authorizing the acceptance of the addendum quote from the McQueen Equipment LLC, and this is for the purchase of the 100-foot Ascendant Tower Ladder fire truck for the fire department. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Vogt. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Discussion? All right. There's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 08-26.
Thank you. All right, Commissioners, next item is an ordinance waiving the bid and authorizing the acceptance of a quote for the purchase of a new Ford F600 equipped with ArborTech forestry body. This is a chipper truck. Is there a motion on the chipper truck?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Vogt. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Discussion on the chipper truck. Okay, Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is ordinance 9-26.
Commissioners, next item is a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a professional engineering services proposal for Phase 2 Design Engineering Services with Christopher Burke Engineering. This is the 2026 sidewalk replacement project. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion?
Nope.
All right, there's no discussion.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is resolution 23-26.
Thank you. All right, Commissioners, next item is a resolution approving authorizing approval of pay request number 2 for the water meter replacement project to Verigy Central LLC. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion. I believe that's pay request number 12, if that makes any difference.
Thank you. It's pay request number 12.
Yeah.
Does make a difference. Words
Okay.
matter. Thank you for correcting me.
No problem.
All right. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, it's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? Did I say pay request number 3?
You said 2 and I said 12.
Even with the glasses.
I've been having that problem
that
all week.
prescription.
You have to get me some stronger non-prescription glasses. I will not accept accountability here. That's a joke.
We're good.
All right.
Commissioner,
Sorry. Is it?
Please.
oh, yeah.
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins,
Aye.
Resolution 24-26.
All right. Thank you, Commissioners. Next item is a resolution authorizing the waiver of the hiring freeze for an IMRF employee. This is for the hiring of a full-time public works employee. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye.
This is Resolution 25-26.
All right, thank you. All right, Commissioners, next item is a motion to approve a motion to direct the Board of Fire and Police to offer employment to the next 2 eligible probationary police officers and to promote the next 1 eligible police lieutenant and the next 2 eligible police sergeants. Is there a motion? Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
I'd be glad to second that.
All right, it's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. All right, the next item is a motion seeking approval for 2 flag raising requests. One is for the Juneteenth flag and one is for the Pride flag. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Vogt. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt,
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. Commissioners, the final item this evening under new business is a solicitation request from Misericordia. Is there a motion to approve? Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
I'd be glad to second that.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Discussion? All right, there's no discussion. Deputy Clerk?
Commissioner Nero, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt.
Aye.
Mayor Hoskins.
Aye. All right, Commissioners, that concludes our new business for this evening. We're at Administrator's Report.
Good evening. First, I'd just like to send condolences to the Beal family on the loss of Isaac Beal. Isaac and his wife, Mary Beth, have been longtime members of our neighborhood watch. And so we mourn in the loss of Isaac and want to let the Beal family know that they're in our thoughts. Secondly, I attended my first Forest Park Arts Alliance 24-hour film festival this weekend. And I have to say it far exceeded I didn't have any expectations, to be honest, because I didn't really understand. I didn't really know what it was. I'd kind of heard about it the last couple of years, but this year, my husband and I decided to attend, and it was absolutely brilliant. And such a great time. And I just want to say congratulations to the Forest Park Arts Alliance, to all the members who put this together, and to the participants. There was a vast range in, we'll say, filmmaking technical skills, but it didn't matter. It was every single person that got up there and put something together. It was just outstanding. So I would highly encourage If that is something that, even if you think it's not your thing, because I certainly didn't think it was my thing until I realized and I went and I was like, oh, wow, this really is my thing. So congratulations to everybody involved. And then lastly, vehicle stickers are due by April 1st. And so since it is March 23rd and I won't see you again until April, just want to remind everybody to come on in. Know that if you are coming in the next week, it's probably going to be very busy. It tends to get pretty hectic the last week of March. So you may be waiting a while. If you got a renewal form in the mail, you can renew online. You can put your invoice number in and we will mail it to you. So you can avoid the lines by purchasing it online. If you are registering a new car or you are new and registering your car, you will have to come in though. So anytime during regular office hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's all I have.
Thank you, Administrator Etler. Commissioner Nero.
Yes, sir. Just really quickly, in the Department of Public Health and Safety, a quick update. So we have a council meeting the week of April 13th, that Monday. We are looking to do a town hall perhaps that week, but we'll do more details on the zoning updates. We want to advertise on the website and we want to push it out far enough to where we're not scrambling to pull things together and give enough time for some community engagement. I certainly encourage all the elected officials to participate. Like I said, I'm working with Director Glinke on the format and Rachel Entler. Effectively, I see it going as a summary of those zoning updates briefly, and then public comment and maybe some Q&A, kind of that format. It should be kind of loosey-goosey. I know there's a lot of ways to run these types of forums, but I think the information's fairly straightforward. It's been out there for a year, but we want to do a real good job kind of summarizing those proposed changes as compared to where we are now. Give some time for that to settle in, allow for Q&A. And so, yeah, look for that. The reason I mentioned the April 13th meeting is because it's very likely that it'll be advertised before the next time we all get together. And so that would be important for you to know that. So once we nail that down, obviously we would send out communication and work together to make sure, hopefully, that it works with all of your schedules. I think it's important that we're all part of it. And we'll do the best we can to make that happen. That's it, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner Nero. Commissioner Mellon Ragova.
Thank you. I just have a few items. First of all, I want to thank Drew DePriest for serving as our chair of the Traffic and Safety Commission the last year and a half or 2 years, just about in there. His final meeting as chair was this past week. And the commission is working with the mayor and village administrator to select our new chair of the Traffic and Safety Commission. So we look forward to finalizing that ASAP. I have worked with our Director of Public Works and Village Administrator to review and provide input or assistance as we're reviewing the waste haul contracts and references for our new or the new set of or a new contract with our waste hauler, and that's forthcoming. I appreciated being a part of that review process. And I attended the D91 Community Advisory Council. I just wanted to highlight for everybody that the District 91 has a family and community conference for everybody on April 11th. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, it's an excellent way of engaging with our local school district. You can register on their website if you'd like to know more about what our local school district is doing and engaging and how they serve our local families. I also wanted to thank the Arts Alliance for an excellent 48-hour film festival. I thought it was notable, both for the fact that there were twice as many films as last year and probably easily, well, twice as many attendees. The room was full. So next year, we're probably going to have to go to a different location. It was extremely well done, and the Arts Alliance continues to be a driver for creative and innovative events in our community. Lastly, I also wanted to encourage people to get their vehicle sticker if you don't have it. And it is an opportunity to contribute to the ongoing and important services provided by our community center. The community center has community services that need individual support. So please provide a donation with your renewal of your vehicle sticker. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Mellon Rogovan. Commissioner Vogt.
Thanks. So yes, the 4th annual 48-hour film fest was awesome, and the Arts Alliance's biggest yet, with a record number of teams participating. And everybody's movies were so great, like Administrator Antler mentioned, even with the range and technical skill sets, like they were all really, really good. It was a lot of fun. So I just want to acknowledge Dan Marcus, Ian Pfaff, April Baker, and everyone with the Arts Alliance for their efforts to keep this event going and growing. And it was such a great event. So I just want to thank you all for being a part of that. And then I am thrilled to announce Forest Park's 2025 Tree City USA application has been officially approved. I think that marks our 6th year of the Tree City designation. So this is a wonderful achievement, and it not only honors the village's work in maintaining our urban forest, but it also provides us informational resources and opens the door to future grant opportunities and things like that. So it's really great to be honored and to have that that recognition. Past grants that we've received because of our efforts here have helped the village complete our village-wide tree survey, and also covered some costs for tree removals in the past and tree planting. So I want to thank Director Stella for his commitment to urban forest management and his work to secure this recognition every year. So thank you very much for that. And then also, as Administrator Endler mentioned, sadly this month, a beloved Forest Park resident, Isaac Beal, passed away. Mr. Beal lived a very amazing, inspiring life, and just provided many years of service to this community. And Forest Park was so lucky to have his decades-long support and his leadership as the Neighborhood Watch Ambassador. So I'm happy that the village was able to honor Mr. Beal and celebrate with him his street naming ceremony in 2022 and his addition to the Wall of Renown outside, if you want to check that out, in 2025. So he was truly an inspiration, and my heartfelt condolences do go out to the Beal family and his friends during this difficult time.
Okay, so we had one item on new business in terms of promoting a police lieutenant and 2 sergeants. So their swearing in is tentatively set for May 11th. Commissioners, if you want to mark that down on your calendar. It's not often that we have a new lieutenant sworn in as well as 2 sergeants. Last week, I had the privilege of speaking to the local Scouts group. They were working on their civics merit badge, and they had lots of questions about how municipal government works. So to the police chief and fire chief and public works director, be warned. I told them they'd be welcome to come to the village and climb all over our equipment and ask you all some in-depth questions. So be warned. I was not able to make the film festival, but a couple of weeks ago, I went to a presentation about the upcoming Obama Presidential Center, which is going to open in Chicago in June. It's going to be kind of a regional attraction, and actually met the chair or the executive director of the Illinois Arts Alliance. And so we talked in depth about the Forest Park Arts Alliance, and our community's Arts Alliance is certainly on her radar. So the work that they're doing is not going unmissed, not going missed, excuse me. All right, so having said that, the chair will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
Yes, sir. Nero will make that motion.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Nero. Is there a second?
Second?
All right. It's been moved and seconded. Deputy Clerk.
Commissioner Nero,
Aye.
Commissioner Mellon Rogovan,
Aye.
Commissioner Vogt, Mayor Hoskins.
Aye, we are adjourned.